Well, as millions of Americans self-isolate, the U.S. Capitol looks like a relative ghost town. CGTN's Owen Fairclough took a trip through almost deserted streets right here in Washington.
This is the Petworth neighborhood of Washington, D.C., and at this time on a Monday, I'd usually be taking my daughter to school and battling to cross one of the busiest commuting routes into the downtown. But with millions of people in the U.S. now being told to isolate themselves and their families, the morning rush hour has lost its rush. Washington's population almost doubles to around 1 million during the working day. But even with schools starting spring break early due to the pandemic, there's hardly anyone around.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
Very bad for my finances.
I don't really think personally that it's the plague everyone thinks it is. There's definitely something going on we need to be careful for, but it's not worth causing all this inconvenience.
There's still work to be done for those who can't telecommute. I'm lucky enough to still be able to work, but this pandemic is changing the way I do my job. I'm cycling between locations to film this feature so that I can stay off public transport. And uphold some social distancing when talking to people outside the White House. This area would usually be teeming with tourists.
Are surprised that no one's out. I guess that's what we're supposed to be doing, is go back and sit at home. So that's probably what we'll do.
We have a little afraid about any flights is canceled or something like that, but we will stay here like 2 or 3 days and we'll back to Mexico.
And the vendors catering to those tourists are in deep trouble. How many people have been here today?
23. He's going to bring a lot of money to the economy.
But some set an example by keeping active while they can.
That's 29. Hey, life is beautiful.
Owen Fairclough, CGTN, Washington.